Good evening. The Blackhawk Technical College nursing faculty would like to welcome you to this joyous occasion, the pinning of the graduating nursing class of spring 2023. We would like to take the opportunity to thank you all for the support and encouragement that was given to our students by family, friends, and loved ones. Successfully completing nursing school is no small feat. And our students worked so hard to get to this day, and we truly thank you. I would also like for you all to meet the people that your students spent the last few years with and who provided the massive education now that they all possess. In first semester, we have Mallory Bowling and Sue Potter. In first and second semester, we have Melissa Fisher. In second semester, we have Patty Aronson. In first and third semester, we have Jim Cobbs. In first, second, and third semesters, we have Tracy Hayes and Julie Lose. In third semester, we have Kirsten Ackerman and in fourth semester, we have Tracy Newcomer and Mary Mather. In our nursing lab, who helped our students practice their skills for hours on end, we have Chris Markline. In our simulation lab, we have Christy Crocker. And we truly, really could not get through any semester without the help of our nursing adjuncts. They are Angel Reese, Forrest Bright, Cindy Jorgensen, Dawn Corral, Liz O'Leary, Terrell Canada, Colleen Rear, Kaylee Dahl, Julie Howard, and Jordan Thompson. And she is not here tonight, but I would also like to thank our administrative assistant, Carrie Briggs, for all the help that she provides for our students and our nursing team. And thank you to our Dean of Health Sciences and Public Safety, Ms. Moira Lafayette, for attending our ceremony. Students, actually, no. No, you are no longer students. You're not our students anymore. You're our graduate nurses. Graduates, please always be aware of the trust that not only your patients will have in you, but also the people who love them. Being of service to another human being is one of the greatest things that you can do in your life, and you have chosen a profession that calls you to do just that every day that you report for duty. It is an awesome responsibility that should never be taken lightly, and you should always keep that in the front of your thoughts each day. There are 4 fundamental concepts that define the nursing discipline, and together they form the foundation of our profession. The four concepts are person, nursing, health, and environment. Person, your patient. The individual life that deserves all the respect, care, and compassion that you are able to give. Nursing, lift up your profession. Never stop learning. When new science and technologies emerge, take the personal responsibility to gain that knowledge. Health. Teach and promote health and illness prevention to your patients, your families, and the community that you serve in. And don't forget to take care of yourself, because if you are not cared for, you can't be of service to others. And finally, environment. Strive to make your piece of the world a little better each day. A simple act of kindness, consideration, or empathy may go further than you will ever know. Now you have one more critical task to complete, that NCLEX exam. I want you all to know that our graduates participated in an intensive 3 days of review for 8 hours each day to prepare for this examination. You are ready. You are ready. And we are so proud of you, and we wish you all nothing but success and happiness as you go forth into the world to begin your practice. This degree has opened up a door for you where there is truly no limit to what you can accomplish, and we wish the best wishes to you all. I am now going to bring up Miranda Coleman.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Miranda, and I am one of the 26 nursing graduates of spring 2023. I am honored that even after all of the mental and emotional breakdowns, my class still felt I was a good choice to represent us tonight. I want to start by thanking all of you, our biggest supporters in the audience, for coming to help us celebrate one of the biggest accomplishments of our lives, the successful completion of nursing school. I want to recognize that this was not only an enormous challenge for us, but for you as well. I know this because I have seen firsthand the look of disappointment when the words, "I'm sorry, I can't, I have to study," are spoken. I have witnessed family and friends place their feelings and lives on hold to provide us with the means to be tenacious throughout the years. Our stress, tears, and physical and mental absence were of huge burden to you, yet you never stopped loving us, reassuring us, and burying your discontentment so we could solely focus on our studies and success. You all are selfless, and we want you to know it did not go unnoticed. Our gratitude is infinite. I also want to give a special thank you to our instructors and to the faculty that's helped us unconditionally throughout the semesters. Each one of you has provided us with the support, guidance, and confidence we needed to believe in ourselves, to become nurses. We admire and respect the knowledge, skills, and courage you've all given us to prepare us for our role in healthcare. I believe the consensus is that we will not be missing the long study hours, assignments, Jim's exams, or the rooms of doom, or check-off rooms. But we will miss your compassion, insight, and voice of reason when we were unable to give it to ourselves. So thank you. And now to my peers, my unexpected friends. I hope you are truly proud of yourselves. The times when we felt futile and insecure, well, those feelings are in the past. We made it through to the end. We did it. Until the NCLEX, of course, but that's a tomorrow problem, because tonight we get to celebrate and reflect on the massive growth, not only as students, but as people. I don't know about you, but I remember breaking a sweat trying to take a manual blood pressure in first semester. But now look, we've managed to help bring life into the world, help the sick get well, and even brought comfort to patients and families who have since passed on. We not only have a prodigious responsibility in caring for others, but also not in forgetting why we chose this profession in the first place. I ask that you never lose your compassion and empathetic nature, and never let your integrity become weak. Continue to protect, serve, and advocate for your patients and for what is right. Nursing is arduous, but also rewarding. A patient asked me once, how can you pursue a career where you're going to be treated poorly and constantly underappreciated? Good question. The answer is obviously subjective. However, I'd like to think that our common denominator in becoming nurses is that we're humanitarians by nature. We are rewarded not by verbalized gratitude, but by being trusted with people's most precious beings during their most vulnerable and sorrowful moments, and simply just being that person that brings them comfort. You all are going to be incredible nurses. Congratulations.
I like that I get laughs, and I haven't done anything yet. I haven't said anything yet. Before I start, I just would like to say one thing, and that is, it is an immense gift to be able to do what you love. But it is beyond immense. It is amazing to degrees that you cannot fathom when you get to do it with people like this. My coworkers are the best. And time again, we disagree. And time again, we decide to agree and choose a course of action that is based on what we think will help the students. I have never gotten to work with a group like this before, and I would like to comment on just how terrific they are. Applause would be really good about now. Sadly, I'm going to begin now. And you have to politely listen. And I know that most of you in the audience who don't know me are thinking, oh, geez, what is this fat old windbag going to talk about for the next 10 minutes? Can he just get it over with? Well, I'm not going to talk about educational journeys. I'm not going to talk about climbing the mountain of success or unlimited opportunities that await these excellent students who are now graduates. No, instead, tonight, I'm going to talk about how smart my dog is. Now, a lot of people over here just kind of went, oh, geez, I hope he's really not. My dog recently was diagnosed with cancer, and he's passing away, and that's sad, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. So just everyone over there, take a chill pill, okay? This is a happy thing. Great dog, happy thing. The thing about my dog is he's really, really smart. Like the smartest dog I've ever come into contact with. And I've known probably 10 or 12 dogs in my life, and he is clearly the smartest dog. How smart? Well, I'll just tell you, tricks, he learned them all. He loved to learn. He would pester my wife to teach him new tricks because he just enjoyed that experience. The truth is, we ended up teaching him how to play hide and seek to give him a challenge. He's the smartest dog I ever met. This last summer, we decided to get a foster dog. And so this group sent us another poodle. He is a poodle, if you're wondering. And this other poodle was given to us because she had no idea how to be a dog. She had spent the first 14 months of her life in a kennel. She didn't know how to deal with people. She didn't know how to deal with dogs. She didn't know anything. Her name was Bijou, and she came to our house, and she immediately fell in love with Tiki. And whatever Tiki did, she did. She copied my male dog so much that I literally caught her several times out in the yard, even though she's female, trying to pee with one leg up. She worshiped Tiki, and she copied everything he did. The truth is, he would get occasionally annoyed having this teenage dog that is honestly quite annoying at times around. And the truth was, smart Tiki, he never barked. He never got upset, but he did get revenge. We have this one spot in our house, which is the perfect dog napping spot because there's bright sunshine, but only one dog can fit there. And Tiki realized how much this other dog worshiped him. And when he wanted the napping spot and Bijou had it, he would walk over near Bijou and he'd turn his head abruptly like he had just heard something important, and he would bark. Bijou would immediately spring up and start barking like the mad, crazy, lunatic dog she kind of was. She would then run around the house and check all the windows to see exactly from where the Huns were attacking. While she was barking and running around the house like a lunatic, Tiki would quietly climb himself up onto the nice warm spot and stretch himself out for a nap. And I would look at him, and he had that grin like, if you're smart, you get what you want. There was one thing, however, Tiki never got. He never figured out the whole barking at people walking by. Now, I live in, a war zone, also known as Fitchburg. Everyone knows, you see it on the news all the time. Okay, no, I live in this unbelievably quiet suburb, and my dog, I swear to you, when women walk by with prams and baby children, my dog thinks that they are communists and they're assaulting the front yard, and he stands out in the yard and he barks like, oh my gosh, the world is coming to an end. And I whistle, and I open the door, and that dog comes flying in our house at 912, and that is not an overestimation miles an hour, because he knew he wasn't supposed to be barking. He knew it, and he knew that if he'd run in the house really quick, he'd get a treat. The truth is, deep inside Tiki was a determination to do what was right. It's still there. Day in, day out, he'd bark. We'd yell at him. He'd run in. My job in this relationship turned out to be holding the door after whistling. Recently, I took Tiki to the vet. I had a kind of a painful conversation with the vet, and I talked to the vet for 10 minutes. It was an interesting conversation. The entire time I talked to the vet, I kept thinking, there's something not quite right. I got back in my car, and while adjusting the mirror, realized that one of the lenses had fallen out of my glasses, and I looked like a complete and utter idiot the whole time. Now, I don't know what the vet thought. He's a very nice guy. I am reasonably certain he thought I was a complete imbecile, or maybe there was some bizarre eye condition that caused me to wear sunglasses that looked like that. But he didn't say a word. And when I got back in the car, I took the glasses off because I'm like, and I just started laughing. It was just so funny, just so ridiculous. Now, the cool part about this little speech is that everybody here is like, what is this idiot talking about? They just graduated from nursing school. He is allegedly one of their instructors, and we're talking about dogs and sunglasses. Well, as these people know, I have a point, and I'm now going to circle back and talk about it. Because in my example, I want you to realize they're the poodles. You people are holding the door. When they got upset because something was bad in school, and they were frustrated and stressed and disappointed. They're out there on the lawn barking and barking and barking, and you whistled, and you held the door, and they came in, and you were there for them. They picked fights over stupid problems like you brought the wrong laundry soap. You bought the wrong, how could you buy the, we've been using this laundry soap for years. How could you buy the wrong laundry soap? And they barked some more. They whined, they pouted, they said, you didn't park correctly in the garage. Stupid things like that. But through all of this, you patiently held the door and you brought them back inside. And unlike the vet, you were there to make sure everything was right. When they were looking foolish, you helped them. And I want you to know, I appreciate what you've done for them. I know what you have done for them. These fabulous instructors, they also know what you have done for them. They thank you as well. I know they're going to thank you, but I just want you to know the rest of us, we also know what you did, and we appreciate it very much. Finally, remember that this is their day. You are witnessing these students finishing what is likely the hardest accomplishment they will ever do in life. And if you doubt me, go find one of the staff members afterwards and ask, what's the toughest thing you ever did in your life? And every one of them will say, I finished nursing school. So, at the moment that these people, these terrific students, are celebrating this humongous accomplishment in their life, for some reason, they want you here. That's what you mean to them. So, I wanted you here too. I'm very glad you be here. So please remember this moment, their accomplishment, and savor it.
I'm Julie Lose, one of their instructors, and I have the honor of presenting awards, and we have 2 awards tonight. As instructors, we do not look to acquire success, we look to inspire success. Author unknown, but it was on the side of my kombucha bottle this week, and I thought it was good. On Tuesday, January 31st, the end of the second week of clinical started like every other day. That quickly changed when one of the student's patients went into cardiac arrest. The student performed well in the code team and did not hesitate to perform the required actions necessary. Unfortunately, that patient did not survive. Fast forward 90 minutes, and another medical emergency was called on another patient that a different student was covering. The student performed well in the code team, performed all the actions necessary, and that team also included the instructor and the first student from that first patient. This patient had a positive outcome and survived. In the nursing field, we often do not celebrate the CPR saves that you see police, EMS, and fire being recognized for, even on the news. The nursing faculty want to take the special opportunity to recognize the 2 students involved in this save. A CPR save is defined as a patient that is successfully resuscitated and survives until hospital discharge. All of the students in this clinical group had the opportunity to care for this patient. The group watched and participated in the patient's recovery. On the last day of clinical, the patient was able to walk to the door of the room. The patient was then discharged from the hospital. At this time, I would like to call up Emily Parker and Emily Stoll. Please come forward to accept your CPR SAVE pin and certificate. I'd share more things from my kombucha bottles, but I don't remember them. So as you can see, all of you, you don't even have to have graduated to have had an impact on all of us as instructors and on patients' lives. So we recognize that and we see you and we look so forward to what your future holds. I have one more award. It is what's called the Student's Choice Award. This award is given to a student that their peers choose as the person they would want caring for them or their loved ones as a nurse. Drum roll. Okay. This person is Sadie Miner. Please come up and accept your award. I don't get to stand up here as long as Jim, but I'm also the person that will announce the pinners. So at this time, I'd like to ask those that are pinning the graduates, please stand up and come to Mary. Mary will be over here waving her hand. Please come to her. She just wasn't there as quick as I thought. So for all pinners and graduates, When you come up and receive your pin, you can pause quickly, and a picture is taken of each one, and then you can escort, and then I'll call the next one, okay? Just so everybody's. Are we? We're ready. Bailey Anderson is being pinned by their mother, Laura Anderson. Christy Antonelli is being pinned by their husband, Brandon Antonelli. Selena Bautista Solis is being pinned by their husband, Alberto Huerta. Juanita Bonilla is being pinned by their father, Ignacio Bonilla. Kara Briggs is being pinned by their father, Aaron Briggs. Miranda Coleman and John Weiss. Bertha Cruz Herrera is being pinned by their children, Angela and Oswaldo. Krista Ann Cummings is being pinned by their husband, Bobby Cummings. Casey Dennis Twardzik is being pinned by their sons, Dylan and Devin Twardzik. Emily Denio is being pinned by their spouse, Cheyenne Denio. Amanda Deramo Barrand is being pinned by their husband, Nathan Barrand. Cora Helmberg is being pinned by their boyfriend, Hunter Hummel. Sorry. Crystal Hobbs is being pinned by their friend, Nicole Moffett. Brittany Huffman is being pinned by their children, Kyler and Daxon Huffman. Jessica Krause is being pinned by their daughter, Harper Krause. Becca Leonard is being pinned by their father, Greg Leonard. Alexandria Lindquist is being pinned by their boyfriend, Chad Hermanson. Sadie Miner is being pinned by their mother, Elizabeth Hazeltine. Emily Parker is being pinned by their daughters, Jocelyn and Riley. Samuel Roloff is being pinned by their girlfriend, Sophia. Sabrina Richard is being pinned by their mother, Jody Richard. Emily Stoll is being pinned by their close friend, Tammy Treem. Reagan Trunkhill is being pinned by their mother, Teresa Trunkhill. Brian Worson is being pinned by their mother, Tina Griffin. Nicole Webnar is being pinned by husband Andrew and children Jameson and Ernie. Haley Weddage is being pinned by their children, sons and daughters Theodore, Grayson, and Ella.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor and privilege to present the graduating class of 2023. We are now going to present Kara Briggs to recite the Nightingale Pledge along with the class.
I pledge myself here before family, friends, and fellow nurses to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and as an art. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and of personal accountability. I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care. I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information. I will act with compassion in ethical matters. I will not knowingly administer any harmful substance. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today. Before we conclude our ceremony for tonight, the graduating class of 2023 would like to recognize the nursing program staff with a gift of appreciation. Would the nursing faculty please rise? This concludes our spring 2023 nursing program pinning ceremony. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening.